But first, time for Countdown's number 2 story. Tonight's worst persons in the world. The bronze to Minnesota Congresswoman Michele Bachmann, who has announced that she has been appointed to the House GOP's new American Energy Solutions Group. Ms. Bachmann's expertise on this topic seems to be limited to her statement last week that, quote, there isn't even one study that can be produced that shows carbon dioxide is a harmful gas. There isn't one such study because carbon dioxide is not a harmful gas. It is a harmless gas. Carbon dioxide is natural. It is not harmful. By appointing her to this group, Republicans may be acknowledging that there are enough emissions coming out of Michele Bachmann's mouth to serve as a new source of gas, or at least wind power. Our runner-up, Brian Kilmeade of Fix News. This is quite possibly the dumbest argument ever given voice to on national airwaves about John McCain and torture.
He should not be allowed to talk on torture because he is clearly somebody who went to unspeakable pain and punishment.
What do you mean he shouldn't be allowed to talk? She has an opinion like everybody else. He represents the state of Arizona.
But he was tortured. He was tortured.
Therefore, his views on torture are irrelevant
skewed.
Because of what happened to him?
Are skewed.
I think his views are particularly telling.
But what do you think? He's going to be pro-torture after he's been through it?
He's not going to be pro-torture.
And plus, I don't think this is torture.
So you're saying, Brian, that the conclusions of a victim of torture might be neither accurate nor reliable? But our winner is Billo the Clown. He showed this cartoon from the New York Times while saying, take a good look at this cartoon, which the New York Times printed yesterday. It shows the Statue of Liberty holding a whip ready to strike. Just look at this atrocity and tell me that newspaper is a fair media outlet. The two men responsible are Times publisher Arthur Sulzberger Jr. and editor Bill Keller. These guys are on a jihad to define America as a gulag nation, a country that tortured helpless captives. The Times is aided and abetted by General Electric CEO Jeffrey Immelt and NBC boss Jeff Zucker, who allow their commentators to push a hateful far-left agenda. You know what, boyo? I never saw that cartoon in the Times. I didn't see it on NBC either because NBC didn't show it. I don't even think we ran it till just now. You know where I saw that hateful cartoon? I saw it on Fox News. Bill, why do you hate America? Billo then went on to explain, with the insistence of a paranoid schizophrenic in a psych ward, that this is an unpatriotic Keller, Sulzberger, Immelt, Zucker plot to marginalize the Republican Party through show trials. It was so bad Karl Rove had to reel him in. Karl Rove!
And I don't say they're unpatriotic. They just have a different definition of what they want America to be.
They're not unpatriotic. When you're going to have pictures being released in the next few days of criminal investigations into wrongdoing by Americans, which happened, and they're going to flood all over the world. Well, who's going to be in danger there? That's going to heighten the danger for every American troop overseas, every American diplomat, and every American tourist. And you're saying these men aren't unpatriotic, Mr. Rove?
I'm not saying they're not doing this because they're unpatriotic. They're doing this because they want to achieve a goal for America that I fundamentally disagree with.
Mr. Rove, Mr. Murdoch, when Karl Rove has to talk your commentator down, either your commentator or his supervisors or you are out of control. Bill O'Reilly, today's worst person in the world.